Okay guys, so I have a blue character right here, a gun, and I'm gonna play a shooter that I made. I used a tutorial from a guy on YouTube called Warfare. You should check him out. So I'm just going to start playing and see how it goes. That's weird. There's not too many yellow zombies usually, but I just got a whole bunch. Here's the tanks. The green ones are normal, so these ones are fast but die instantly. Oh, and the purple ones make you lose life, but if you actually shoot them, then you get 2 lives instead. But so I just got 2 lives, but you could also lose lives easily, like when there's a boss battle happening. But boss battles are pretty rare in this case. And I'm already up to 130 points. Let's see what else I can do. Make sure to get these guys not able to touch you, but the tanks are slow, so you have to keep your priorities checked. First, watch out for the yellow dudes, then watch out for the green ones, and then watch out for the red ones because they're the slowest. You also have to be on the lookout for purples because they steal your life unless you don't get them, as you just saw. That's too late. You always have to keep your health at max, so make sure you always hit the purple ones too. Because if you don't, you basically just lose a life for no reason. And no one wants that. Especially if you're about to fight a boss. And I'm about to die, but as you can see, I just lost all my lives. And I'm playing a new. This game is kind of glitchy, like I can die, obviously. It's like, why wouldn't I be able to die? I just died and I can't move. So now I have to restart. But before that, I'm just going to just go to here and increase the chance of getting a boss, so you guys can see one as well. That may be too many for me, so I'm just gonna put a 110. Okay, now we can play. Make sure you always stay at the front so you can back up whenever you need. Like what I like to call speed demon, the fast white ones. Oh, and here's our boss. She's big blue, and you need to get 10 shots on this guy. And the white ones usually take 1 shot, the green ones usually take 3. These guys are the heavy hitters. And the red ones also just take 6 shots, as you can see. So it's important to get the white ones first before they hit you. Not to mention, it's pretty easy with a pistol, but if you really want the harder challenges, you can get a machine. You should use your machine gun. This is the machine gun. It takes more hits to kill opponents, but it's faster and also more widespread. As you can see, it took 2 shots to kill the white one. It usually takes 1 per pistol. And if you really want to play risky, you could use a spray gun, which does random and barely hits anything. So I like to use machine gun or pistol. Mostly pistol, especially for a boss when they have tons of lives. You have to hit them with the real hard ones. I wouldn't say hard. Now that the boss is done, I think I'm just going to use this for convenience sake. And yeah, that's pretty much the game. I like to get around the thousands before I lose, but I just need to increase the chances of a boss so you guys can see it. And I'm not playing for like 10 minutes. But the bosses are more difficult. I just lowered it for you guys in this video. The reason I put the bosses was to cancel out how easy it was from getting these guys to get 2 hearts. So, like, it's just really easy because these guys barely ever hit you. So to cancel that out, I like to put a hard challenge once in a while, just so you don't get bored. And now there are 2 bosses, so I'm basically done for. And I just lost a life. As you can see, the purple thing spawned. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I think, yeah, I just don't generally know. And as you can see, I'm really about to die. So I need to get to the purple thing fast and gain 2 lives. But since it took a life, I gained 1 life. I can't really do that right now because everything's aimed toward me. There we go, I have 6 lives. And now I just have 2 lives. As I said, this game is a little buggy. I'm trying to fix up that, but this is just what I'm testing right now. I don't think I actually have 2 lives. I think I just got more than 2 lives, and it can only handle 6 at a time. So I believe I have 8 or 7, but it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. As you can see, I just got 4 lives. So yeah, I just lost 3 lives, and 3 plus 4 is 7. So I had 7 lives before, which is why I didn't render. So I'm going to add I'm gonna make it so it could see more lives on there. 7 and up. And now this is the time, I think, to get the purple. Yeah. And go risky. As you can see, like, you need to back up a lot when you're spraying, or just move side to side, cause it needs to hit for like sides. And now I'm just gonna use machine gun, cause everything's not going the way I like it. As you see, the purple is making me lose a life, and I think I'm about to lose, which I don't like personally, like losing, you know. So I'm just gonna try to not do that. So as you can see, the heart's very buggy. I'm trying to fix up on that. It's just really fun to like shoot things. Also, as the more you play, the easier it is to lose a life by like bosses spawning more, or like the purple things spawning more and taking your life, and just generally zombies spawning more. So yeah, it looks like I'm about to die because everyone keeps ganging up on me. That's why I like to stay in the front, so I have more place to back up. If you haven't noticed yet, the spray and the machine gun are more inaccurate, while the pistol is like basically just like perfect line. As you can see, perfect. This is just to make it a little more difficult for people who like the easy route. Basically just nerfing. And if you run, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna add more zombies to this, just so it could be like weird. And also stop increasing the chances of more zombies spawning like this, because it's getting kind of boring just having three kinds, maybe 4 kinds if you include the boss or purple. These are generally just the 4 types. Maybe you could count the boss as one, but it's not a common type. Oof. You gotta be careful of these wet ones. I think I'm gonna change up everyone's designs to make them have their own personality. Like, I just call the green ones zombies, the red one tanks, and the sort of white yellow ones speed demons. So maybe I'll try to fix up the design to make them not look that basic, if you know what I mean. This just looks like a Zombs.io game, but really bad. And I think this is my high scores right now, like 2,200, which is pretty good. I'm trying to make it so like you could do something points, but I'm not sure what. Maybe like if you get up to 5,000 points, you could have like a secret bonus weapon, which would be neat. Or maybe you could have a epic boss battle. I'm making this game like sort of like I won't say puzzle, but like more lore. Like maybe like every time you get like 1,000 points, it tells you like a bit of information about what happened in this universe. But I'm not necessarily sure how I should do it. Maybe I should make like every time you get like 1,000 points or like beat a boss, you get a link, and that link will take you to another game. It's just a bunch of just like taking nothing and making it something. Five Nights at Freddy's. It was just the only lore there was like newspaper articles, and it was basically just meant to be nothing, like a standalone game. But then like everyone was theorizing, and it was like, oh, I got to make something else. That's Scott Cawthon. He just made something from nothing, which I admire. Back to the gameplay, as you can see, 2,636, which is really good. So I think I'm just gonna stop for now because this is just getting pretty boring, and I won't die because the glitch. So I'm just gonna let them kill me. I won't die. What's this? Why can't I die? I'm thinking about dying now. Seems good. There we go. Now I can't move. See, stopped. It usually has the green and red stuff glowing. And if you want to see all this, you can. It's just really long lines of code. Heart, not so much. This, not so much. I just took this and took away all the things that have different design. I'll cut off, and I'm just gonna add a bunch of this. So when you play the game, it's actually gonna be quite different. See ya.